Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got James, and it's O'Neal, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good position close to the basket.
Now here's Leonard. Launches it. O'Neal pulls it in. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Man, they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, plus 12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons that we've ever seen.
2-on-1 as they jump out of the break.
Great teamwork on that drive.
Yeah, I'm going crazy with Fox.
By a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Paul. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. The shot by Free, no good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Jordan. Out to Fox. Fires the three. Keeps it alive. A rebound by McAdoo. Paul against Fox. Paul passes to Leonard. 4-3. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Leonard.
She got me on that shit.
From the moment he lets it go, everything about it is smooth.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Free. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to McAdoo. It's deflected.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Fox, that's good.
I wish I was a little more forward. That was my fault, though.
Well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Paul. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Leonard. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
Fox with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. And so
I didn't even hit timeout.
He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Boy, I hated that shit.
Coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
You know what makes Fox difficult to defend? He applies that constant pressure to the defense.
Free throws good for Fox. And both free throws good for Fox.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Person outside.
Hold on right quick. Hold on.
The band member, she was that the Mother's Day brunch was a little better. And the service was a little janky to Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, family, and y'all.
I'm holding that. Wait on that one.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
That was cat. That was some bullshit. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. My nigga Fox. This is Fox's game. We just working on Fox's mechanics. See that right there was some bullshit. Let me do that. E2 little though. E2 little. Chris Paul can't fuck with. Even though Chris Paul got a high perimeter defense, he can't fuck with that. Good Chris Paul. Get that shit, boy. Right there. Fox. Big shot, get that.
Just get it anywhere in Shaq's vicinity.
Stop slamming that bitch hard, man.
I love seeing him hammer home the alley-oop.
Clippers trail by 9.
Slam that. Slam the bitch.
Pass to Harper.
That was my fault.
Here's McAdoo. Knocked loose. Fox Fox with the ball. Picked up by Griffin.
Oh, bro, the fuck.
They played with
Oh, that bitch where you can get it, bro.
energy from the opening tip.
And
Just
you know,
passing
when
us.
you've got a
Oh,
chance to
good.
put a team away early, you got to
A
take it.
good point, elite point guard.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
That was tough. Yeah, shit, I'm on that.
Here's Harper, covered by Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Harper passes to Paul. Off the mark there with a 3. The Bulls on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Fox outside. Shoots over Paul.
Ah, my fucking.
Got it up.
I wasn't able to get a shot out.
Before the buzzer, but it's off target.
If I wanted to, I was trying to get that bitch up.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got
folks.
a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those
Well, if y'all don't
hustle
come on with
points
this,
are showing
well,
up
if
on the
y'all don't hurry the
scoreboard.
fuck up,
And
Jesus
something else
Christ.
I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
On the court for the Bulls. They've got
Right, like, oh, wow. I ain't going for that.
James in at the 4.
You got me
This
fucked
team
up.
looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now here's Fox. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Here's Harper. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Leonard. Over Jordan. Chicago grabs the miss.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Clippers trail by 13. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so
Hey,
Ty
good.
Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So a moment now to see the story for him.
For no rebounds.
Harper passes to Kamen. Here's Brand. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Leonard with the...
It's crazy how it lets you get almost there. Even though I feel like you're not going to get there at all. Might as well not even get there.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected
I feel in the mic.
to
That's
the
good.
paint. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a
Let
lot,
me get
Ian.
trending to see what I
Chicago
got.
Bulls
Oh, got
retiring
it.
the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick
Right,
Rose.
nigga.
His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back over to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thank you. Harper misses. And Fox has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Well, Clark, in game 2 of the back-to-backs, players have to be running more on adrenaline.
What's up, bro?
Clearly there's some fatigue
Are you done?
in the play, especially for your heavy minute players. That's why your reserve
Are you-
players, guys on the bench, are so important.
Oh.
Because in back-to-back situations, adrenaline's not enough to overcome fatigue.
Shoots a fadeaway. Oh, De'Aaron Fox finishing in transition.
Over the course of the
Yeah, you
game,
gotta hear
he's
this shit in
been
the
very
story.
accurate, doing some great stuff.
Clippers trail by
Tariq's telling the
15.
story about his mom, and his mom sound like my mom.
For Chicago. And Fox powers it home.
Yeah.
work in transition from Fox, pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Here's Free. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota. Pass to Harper. Here's Free, covered by Jordan, and the shot goes down.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap. Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
And over the last 10 games, here are the shooting guards who have been scoring the best.
Bob McAdoo, Paul George, Chris Paul.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Fox against Paul. Got a hand on it. The 17-footer. Rebounded by LeBron.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fox against Paul. Power is home.
Oh, wow.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball, and a gigantic one on the glass.
Now here's Paul. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Fox right side. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for George.
Blake Griffin, Kawhi Leonard.
Fox against Paul. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Free. Puts up a deep three. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Los Angeles Clippers.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Kings matchup, I know they're technically underdogs, but...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Griffin is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Free in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Leonard scores at all three levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Here's Fox, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Driving in. Nice D from Paul.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Here's McAdoo. That three's off the mark. Bulls leading by 18. Fox with the ball. 18 points for him. Shakes him. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they've made progress in that department from last season, going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class. But quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report.
Paul's footwork is what makes him so dangerous and close.
And it's good for two. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Clippers trail by 21. Here's Free into the lane. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who were born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you, Brian.
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you. And there's a pick.
That's what you do.
Here's Free.
Go
They
back.
get it back. Back to Griffin. Pass to Paul.
Yeah, they're not worth
Now here's Leonard. To the middle.
They make you
Here's McAdoo. Just 5 to shoot. And now good. McAdoo's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, McAdoo's so good at crashing. Outstanding as an offensive rebounder, working that play.
And it's Fox with the jam.
If you want to talk about mad, crazy vertical, that was ridiculous. And then added.
Sir, people tune in to chop up some real game. I'm fine. Yeah.
In the extended hang time.
Yeah, we got almost 4,000 people in here in the first few minutes, sir. And it's going to grow.
Clippers trail by 21.
Yeah.
Pass to Leonard.
Looks at 5 folks don't
Dennis Jordan with the
run
rebound.
the yard.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in
They
rebounds
don't
as
run
well.
nothing,
And what
sir.
I like about it, it's been
Now
a
that sounds like your boy. Now you know your boy's the Pump. Now, if you like
Jordan,
listening to
MJ.
Pumps,
It really doesn't get much better than this.
I don't knock nobody's lifestyle. All right?
To the inside.
I don't knock nobody's lifestyle, but yeah.
There's a
That's
minute
you
12
trying
left
to
in the third
co-sign your
quarter.
Pump
And it's
leader.
Fox penetrating.
All right, if your leader
And
is
it's
a
Fox
Pump,
with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
That's it.
Called here.
well, listen, this is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Talk it over.
All right?
All right, let's take this opportunity to look
I
at the
like
teams
the
that
air
are really
outside.
Now
sharing
we're
the
talking
ball
about
over the last month.
DNC
My play style.
and
Fifth
their performative flunkies, ladies and gentlemen. And the way